Hello and welcome back to another one of my videos. We are officially in the month of April, so I'm going to be doing my March reading wrap up. In March, I read 14 books and I had one DNF, so that's like a total of 15 books, I would say. I think March was a very much hit or miss month for me. It was very mixed. I had some really good reads. I had some reads. I had a DNF, which I've not had a DNF in a really long time. So yeah. But we started them off. I started March off by reading an amazing book, and that book was A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. Now, A Court of Silver Flames was so good. It was in my opinion, the best ACOTAR book. I loved it the most. I loved the character development. I mean, I was I think 70% through or 60% through or something like that. And I still didn't like Nesta, so I was very scared to see how her character development would go. But I really enjoyed it. I had a great time reading this. I loved just seeing more of Cassian, a bit more of Azrael, and just, yeah, I loved the ending. Yeah, I loved the Valkyries. I loved their gang. It was a great book, and it got 5 stars. I think this is one of my top reads of the year so far. I mean, I just had such a good time. But it also means I finished the ACOTAR series for now, because I'm pretty sure there's meant to be more books coming out. I think one's confirmed, but I don't know if any others are. So yeah, I had a really fun time reading, and I am going to be moving on to Throne of Glass soon. I don't know when, but I'm going to be moving on to it soon, because I really want to read it. Now, the next book that I read was Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. I read this because I've seen a bunch of really good things about it, and it was on Kindle Unlimited. So I read it, and I really enjoyed myself reading it. It was a really fun book, and it's just this romance, cute little fun romance with side plots that are really, really fun. And it got a 4.75 stars. The book after that was The Fake Out, also by Stephanie Archer. It's the second book in the I don't remember. Vancouver Storm? Is it Vancouver Storm? It could be. I think it's the Vancouver Storm series. But The Fake Out got 5 stars. I mean, I just liked it more than the first book. The first book was still amazing though. And I don't know what else to say about this. The books were really good. I had such a fun time reading them. The next book I read was the Encyclopedia, Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, I'm pretty sure it's called, and that was unfortunately my DNF. Now, I'm in this little book group thing, and that was the book of the month. I was just so bored, and I did not want to spend a week reading a 300-page long book. So I DNF'd that, unfortunately, because it was just so slow. I mean, I've heard people say it picks up after the 100-page mark, but I just could not. I mean, it was too wordy for me, and I just don't think I'm a cozy fantasy girly, because I think I just read fantasy for the dragons and the, magic and stuff. Then I read When in Rome, which got a 3.5 stars. Not to say I didn't enjoy myself. I really enjoyed myself, but I don't think it was an amazing book, which is so sad to say because I had such a fun time reading it. It was a small town. It's a small town romance. I really did enjoy myself with When in Rome. And yeah. After that, I read the second book, Practice Makes Perfect, which got a 4.5 star review. This I enjoyed way more. I think it was just because it was a trope I've never read before. It was the vibes, the banter. It's the second book in the series, and I'm pretty sure there is a third book that's going to be coming out, and I'm pretty sure it's about James and Madison. Pretty sure that's her name. James is Noah's friend, so Noah, the guy from When in Rome, his friend, and Madison is Noah's sister. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. Then I read Magnolia Parks. I wanted to love this so much, but I couldn't because I couldn't connect to the characters, and I hated the characters. I mean, I was just praying for them to get like this much character development, and during the end, Magnolia, in my opinion, did get a little development, like just a tiny bit, which like was all I needed. And then the ending just the character development went down. So yeah, unfortunately that happened. After that, I read The Love Wager by Lynn Painter. Now, Lynn Painter is one of my favorite authors, so I knew going into this that I was going to love it, and I did. It got a 4.5. It was just, I think, I read it so fast as well. I think I might have read it like one day. I don't remember. But I really did enjoy myself. It was a really good book. I loved the trope of it. I got like so like into it because the start literally just you right into the book. After that, I read Light Lark by Alex Astor, and it got a 3.5 star review. It's like a fantasy. It was a good fantasy. I was gonna give it 4 stars, but then the ending happened, and I feel like the last 10% so much happened that I could not like enjoy it properly, and just too much happened in that last 10% and whatever. So I just couldn't enjoy it. After that, I read Mile High by Liz Tomford, which got a 4.25 stars. Again, I really enjoyed myself reading this, and at the first 100 pages, I thought I was going to get like a 3 stars or something, because I just hated the main male character so much. He was so annoying. The book after that was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, and I tried reading this like 2 years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago, and I DNF'd it because I did not understand that thing that was going on. I was confused. I don't even think I knew the main character's name, but I did try and read it, but I couldn't. But this time around, I got 3.75 stars because I understood it and I enjoyed it, and it was a fun little book. Am I gonna read? I don't think I'm gonna read the second book unless it comes out on Kindle Unlimited. So yeah. But the book after that was The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake, which got 3 stars. I mean, this book, I don't really remember much about it. I think that's why it's got like such a low rating, because I mean, I read it, I enjoyed it, but then it just went right out my brain. So yeah, I don't have much. I like Atlas 6. It's about these 6 people. It's got magic. It was a fun read. I think just the writing style like threw me off a bit, and I don't think I'm gonna read like the next books in this series. Anyway, the book after that was The Right Move by Liz Tomford, and it got 4.75 stars, and I loved this book so much. Again, I already like liked I already loved the characters because I saw them in the first book, so that was already good. And then just their bond and like just their friendship and all that, and like how it progressed into a relationship. And I am also sucker for like the little microtrope when one of the characters is sick or gets hurt or something, and then the other character takes care of them and nurses them back to health. So I really enjoyed that in it. But so yeah, it got like nearly a 5-star rating because I love that like microtrope anyway. Like if a book I hate has that microtrope, that book is getting at least 4 stars just because of the microtrope. The book after that was Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I wanted to read this book since like 2018 when I like saw it circulating around BookTube. I think it was popular around 2016 or something, but I only started like watching BookTube in 2018, I think, or around. I literally can't remember, but I did enjoy it. It got 3.5 stars, and did it live up to all the hype that I heard about it? No. But am I gonna continue the series? Yes. And the last book that I read this month was Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, which got a 4-star review. This was also so fun. It's on Kindle Unlimited. It's just a cute little small town cowboy. I literally don't remember what the dude does. No, he owns the bar. Right, never mind. She's a cowgirl. I had so much fun reading this. Again, it had like a little trope of not even nursing her back to health or anything, but like helping her like overcome her fears and all that. Again, I'm a sucker for that, so I got 4 stars. But I did really enjoy the book all in all. The third act's conflict wasn't really a conflict between the 2 main characters, so it wasn't bad. They didn't break up or anything, but that kind of like downgraded my rating, just because like everyone was pissed off at each other one chapter, 5 pages later everyone loved each other again, which I was like, you know, okay, I get you've been friends for your whole lives basically, but what he said was really messed up and you shouldn't have forgiven him that quickly. So yeah, that is what I read this month. It was a very mixed month, and I don't have anything else to say, so I will see you in next week's video.